All right, so not Q. Where am I? So here you have not Q, then P. So I'm going to come up with two new columns. I'm going to do a not Q. And it's just the opposite of Q, so that'd be false, true, false, true. Then I want to do another column, the not P. So add another column in here, not P. So I do the opposite of P, so false, false, true, true. All right, so our rule for if not Q, then not P. Go back to our chart. So if P, then not Q. So it's the same. We're using this concept. Is that the first one's true and the second one's false, and my answer is false. All the other are true. So I'm looking. I did these in order like this, so I know the first one is Q, the second one is P. If the first one is true and the second one is false, that's going to lead to false. All the others should lead to true. Make sure the first one is true, the second one is false, and it's false. And we'll try one more hard one just to do it since you're here. No, that one. Let me do this one real quick. Yeah. So not P or Q. So I'm going to do a not P column. So the opposite of P would be false, false, true, true. Now the order doesn't matter when you're doing the ands and the ors. It only matters if you're doing if then. So not P or Q, our rule for or is it's only false if they're both false. So both false here. Oh, no. I'm looking at which column I'm looking at. I'm looking at the second and the third column, right? Because not P or Q. So I'm looking at these two columns. So the second and the third column. So only false if they're both false. So false, false is going to be false. This one has a true in it, so it's true. These have two trues, so it's true. This one has a true in it, so it's true. So it's only false when they're both false. So make sure you're looking at the second and the third column. I thought there's one other one that I wanted to do. Yeah, so like here's a hard one. Let's do one more hard one, then we'll see if you got it. All right. So again, this has a bunch of stuff. You can't just look at all this and do it. You got to take it step by step. That's why they have these add columns in here to kind of walk you through how to do it. All right, so think order operations. Do inside the parentheses first. So do P or Q. So that's the inside the parentheses. So our rule for or is it's only false if they're both false. So I'll put a false here. All the others are true. Well, the next column is the not of this column. So I'm doing the not of P or Q, and not of P or Q. So I'm just doing the opposite of this one. So false, 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 true. And then so I have this left side of the if then. Okay, so once I've got all this, I've got this. Now I want to do the P. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite P over here because on if then it matters. The order matters because our rule for if then is if the first one is true and the second one's false, it leads to false. All the others are true. So now I'm looking at the fourth and fifth column right here, these two columns. And the only time it's going to be false is if the first one is true, the second one is false. So false, true, true, true. That's what I mean. Take it step by step. Like do inside the parentheses, that's one step. Now I got another step because it's a not, and go through there. Does that help?